Cade Cunningham is the year's #1 NBA draft pick. The Oklahoma State University alum taking his talents to the Detroit Pistons and currently making his debut in the Summer League. We're not just fascinated by his basketball skill, he's got a lot of that, but also what foods he puts in his body. And we can add Cunningham to the list of pro athletes going vegan. He's actually taking it to the next level by teaming up with Just Egg to promote its plant-based product. And J.D. Durkin sat down with Cunningham to discuss his plant-based diet and what his experience has been like the last few weeks between the Summer League and going as that #1 draft pick. Take a listen.
It's been a lot of fun, just being able to be back into a team environment. My pre-draft, I did, all my basketballs by myself, a lot of 1-on-0 and stuff. So to be able to be in the locker room again and be around teammates, it's been a lot of fun for me. Obviously losing isn't too fun, but, I feel like we have a lot of things that we can grow off of and move forward with.
Yeah, and what a great franchise you got signed to there. I mean, we always used to watch the bad boys play back in the day, whether it's Isaiah Thomas, Chauncey Billups, Hamilton. I mean, how do you feel building upon the legacy that those guys all those years ago created in Detroit that you get to continue?
Yeah, it's exciting for me, especially to know that, the city has seen, success and greatness like that. They know what it looks like. So to be able to step into a city like that and try to bring that back and restore, the Pistons, it's a challenge that I'm up for and I'm excited for it.
Absolutely. I know you're a fan of the game and a student of it as well. Any current NBA superstar, what other guys in the league have been there for a bit that maybe you'd say you model your game after? Who do you look at and say, yeah, I'm kind of like that guy?
It's tough. It's tough. I don't really try to model my game after guys that, I know I'm going to be playing against. But I definitely try to take things from every guy that I feel like I'm similar to body type wise and things like that to, try to add those things to my game. And you see other big guards like, Luka Doncic, Paul George, Kawhi Leonard, LeBron, of course. So just seeing bigger guys that are handling the ball, making plays, those are the guys that, I try to take the things they do well and add them to my game.
Of course. And speaking of LeBron, he is now part of what some people call these new look superstar teams. LeBron's now going out there in L.A. You feel like this is a little bit of the future of the NBA, kind of what we're starting to see with some of these stacked rosters?
Yeah, I think, everybody wants to win. And so, guys are teaming up trying to, get championships because that's what everybody dreams of. But, you see, guys like Giannis win championship this year, and he was drafted by the Bucks, stuck with the Bucks, could have left, could have, chose a different spot, but decided to stick with them and won the championship for him. So I think there's definitely, still hope and getting drafted to a place and, building with that team and winning the championship for him.
Cade, let's get right down to one of the things I'm most excited to talk to you about. I don't frequently get to talk with athletes who have given up meat and given up dairy. Viewers of my show know that's something that's so important to me. What inspired you to be a plant-based athlete?
I just wanted to try something new for my body and see how, my body would react to it. And, reading all the things that I read, I felt like, it would do a lot for me, outside of just basketball. And so, I tried it out. I started getting more energy. I started feeling great. And so, it impacted my game a lot. And from that point forward, I decided to stick with it and take it on. It's inconvenient sometimes, but if you get disciplined with it, the benefits you can gain from it are endless.
Yeah, I remember a lot of years ago in the NFL for a while, it felt like Arian Foster, a former running back for the Houston Texans, he was like one of the first high-profile athletes to say, I'm giving up meat and dairy, I'm going to go vegan for a while. But now a lot of guys, Kyrie Irving's, a lot of other players in the NBA, Cade, have gone this route as well, and you're now one of the new superstars in the league doing it as well. Do you see pro athletes taking this conversation much more seriously and realizing I could still get my protein, I could still get everything I need without the meat and dairy?
Definitely. I think diet, sleep, and just mental health, those three things have taken, huge jumps in awareness around the league. And diet plays such a big role in how you sleep and how you think and how your body reacts to things. So, just the fuel that you're putting into your body is a key for a lot of things that you're doing. So especially being a professional athlete, you want to make sure that your body is able to, be energized and be alert. And, I feel like the plant-based diet that I chose just helped me with that a lot.
Absolutely. I'm not a pro athlete, but I feel like it makes me a bit sharper on my feet to do live TV every day, for whatever that's worth. So you know what I'm talking about. So to this point about the food, you're an ambassador here for plant-based Just Egg. That's a company we're familiar with. A sandwich using that product being sold now at Folk Detroit. It's called the Cade Stack. Did you get a say of what goes in the sandwich? I've seen photos of you with it. And what do you think makes a good plant-based sandwich for people that are saying, wow, really? This guy's plant-based? Maybe I should give it a shot.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely had some say in what the sandwich looked like and what was in it. But shout out Folk Detroit. I mean, they did a great job. I haven't been able to go to it since they released it in their store, but I've been hearing that it's great, and I'm excited to be able to get back out to Detroit and go have it in there. So, it's fun to have my own sandwich now. It's crazy that they've, blessed me with that, with that opportunity to have, a sandwich named after me. And especially, sandwiches being plant-based, I kind of gave up sandwiches for a while. And just because, no meat in a sandwich at first was kind of weird for me. But, breakfast sandwiches are something that I'm huge on. And so to have a Just Egg breakfast sandwich was perfect for me. It lined up perfect. So super happy about it.
Of course. So finally, I got to ask you, you're in the locker room there with other guys here in Summer League. The season's going to kick off here before you know it. Do you got other guys on your team that are going to look over and say, I don't know, Cade, I got to tell you, that Just Egg looks pretty good. Do you think you can encourage some of your teammates there in Detroit to also go the way of veganism or plant-based?
Definitely. Everywhere I've went, I've gotten somebody to try it out for a second. So I don't know who it's going to be yet. These guys kind of acting a little hard-headed there, act like they don't want to try it out, but I'll get somebody with it. I know they want to get better. I know they want to try new things, so I'll get somebody.
All right, Cade convinced me, for what it's worth. That was J.D. Durkin sitting down with Detroit Piston Cade Cunningham. The Cade Stack available on Folk's menu until Monday, August 16th. Check it out if you're over there.